Hey guys, and welcome back to the Black Positivity Challenge. I know it's been a while since you guys heard from me, since you guys seen me. And yeah, I just really want to do this short video just to kind of update you guys on where I've been and what I've been doing. Long story short, I have been going within. I've been going within lately. There has been obviously a lot going on in this world, a lot going on in this country. We know with the celebrity gossip and celebrity news, there's been a lot of heaviness, a lot of negativity, and we know that there's been some major changes in this country as well that has been, just causing a lot of people on both sides to just really react and be a certain way towards people. And there's just an energy that I just really had to pull away from. And just kind of protect my aura and protect my femininity, my feminine softness, as I like to call it. So I just really needed to step away from everybody and everything as much as possible when it comes to socializing and certainly making videos, because making videos requires a certain I like to give you guys as much of me as possible when I do, like as much of my joy, I should say, and my radiance. And that requires me to really be in an authentic and specific space so that I can give you guys that radiance and that joy and that positivity. And I have been having I want to say this is nothing new to me, but there's been a clash, a battle between my blackness and my authentic, spiritual, righteous self and goals, right? So when that happens, I definitely have to kind of like just really seclude myself and just really center back to my authenticity and my resonance and just kind of protect my aura, like I said. There's been a lot going on in the world, and like I said before, I think one day I will dive more into that phrase when I say that I often, let me not say that I often clash with my blackness, but I will say that what is considered black culture, that's how I should phrase it. What is often considered black culture is a lot of things that are not healthy, that are not positive, and that's where I don't even want to say the clash comes in, because I'm pretty good at knowing my authentic self and what I resonate with and stepping out. But it is a clash because I was born right in this blackness, in this melanated body and existence, and that requires me to have to interact with a lot of parts of black culture that is not healthy to me, a lot of parts of black culture that is not that I don't resonate with, and just to make my message very clear so that it's not misconstrued. I've never, been around any other race of people, so this is not like an identity crisis where, I went to school with different people of a different race, or I was raised in a neighborhood with a different race of people. I just mean, having an awakening long ago, and just realizing that a lot of the things that are synonymous with Black culture is just things that I don't resonate with. And more important than my resonance, a lot of things that are not healthy, that are not conducive to growth, evolution, peace, harmony, pure love, quality, deep friendships, harmonious family relations. So there is just so many things that I experience in this melanated, colored, Black experience that is my life. That that it can be difficult to navigate and like stay present socially, when it comes to everyone, because because there's just things that you either just don't resonate with, or things that we have to be mindful of protecting our mind and heart from, right? So people mean well, it's not judgment at all. Everyone is living their experience. Everyone is living their lives as best as they can, or as they have been trained to, or raised to, or programmed to. And as someone who has had a lifelong journey of really questioning a lot of narratives, questioning a lot of norms, it definitely is a lifestyle and a way of being that requires me to have to really go in solitude sometimes. So that is where I have been. I know my husband has been like, babe, you need to make a video. Babe, you need to make a video. Like, you're so good at it. You're so great at it. Like, when are you going to make another video? And, I'm very in tune, and I'm very in touch with my resonance. So I definitely do things when my heart is in it, and I try to be as authentic as possible, bearing in mind that I am still very human and I am still unlearning a lot. I still have moments of regression. I still have moments of where I don't behave or react in the highest manner that I can. So I definitely don't want this channel to be mistaken as someone who's perfect, or someone who is always happy or always joyful. Like, I am still having a Black human experience. So that definitely comes with, just being tested in lots of different ways. And like most people, we have really strong, consistent periods where we are so proud of ourselves, and we're evolving, and we are living the way we see ourselves, ideally in our minds. And then, like I said, we have those regressive moments. So I definitely have those too. And that's okay. The goal is every single day, every month, every year to have less regression, to be more in control of my reactions or my emotions, or just feeling so attached to this life and people and things, right? Like, I think my goal is different than a lot of people's, but then there is also a huge sector of people in this world that are also, right, just really working on being way more attached to their spiritual self and righteousness, right? Yeah, and like I said, I definitely fall short sometimes, so I'm not perfect. But yeah, the goal is to also consistently do a check and balance system where when you are doing things or around people, it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, jobs, um, purchasing things, to just really stop and just kind of like see where you are based on where you want to be. So yeah, so a lot of that happens, and I'm also a person that I constantly evolve, constantly. So things for me are always growing and changing, and I know for people in my life that can be difficult to keep up with at times because sometimes it can feel like I am distant or pulling away or aloof or introverted. But like I said, a lot of that comes from me protecting my aura, protecting my feminine softness. And, there's so many things that are normalized in Black culture that when you're around it, you start to normalize it, right? And I never speak for other people, but I know for me, my goal and the responsibility that I chose is to be one of the few or many growing Black melanated color, people that do a check and balance, saying that, yes, this is normal, but is it healthy, right? And like I said, a lot of time being around friends or being around family, there's certain conversations or certain experiences that people are having, and to get along, you just find yourself nodding to things or behavior modifying, which is a word that I learned, a phrase that I learned a long time ago that I really love, because it's basically like being a genetically modified version of yourself to fit into society. And so that's where I've been, and I super randomly recorded this message because I am in such a peaceful space right now of gratitude and calm and patience and all of those good things that I decided when I am in my highest self is the best time for me to give a message to you all. So I don't know who needed to hear this. I'm pretty sure we all feel isolated sometimes in our thoughts, resonance, and experiences. But then you hear someone else say it, and even if it's one or two people that's like, OMG, I've been feeling the exact same way. That's amazing, right? I know when it comes to social media and algorithms, we get so caught up in numbers and attention, but we do have to realize that numbers don't equate to our soul, right? Numbers and quote unquote accomplishments and more importantly, doing things for attention is not what gets us to the highest place. So yeah, that's where I've been. And like I said, once again, I hope that someone that needed to hear this, that this message finds you and motivates you and inspires you. And I definitely should give an honorable mention and thank you to my husband for being so understanding and so patient with me and learning me in all of my different phases. Because I know that, women, we do a lot, but men are very simple creatures. Yeah, so, and I say that just to remind other people the power of love, the power of patience, the power of kindness, and also to remind us in a sea of people not feeling loved or not having the capacity to love or being scared to just be soft or vulnerable. I think what I just said was just kind of one of those things that maybe someone needed to hear as well. Some of us are in healthy unions, some of us are feel appreciated and seen and heard in our unions. So with all of the negativity that's out there being promoted about about relationships as well, I hope that part motivated someone. Yeah, so that was all. I thought this video was going to be a lot shorter than it was, but yeah, that's also just a grand reminder to just let spirit and goodness move through you and do whatever is natural and authentic. And even if you fall off of the love and the kindness bandwagon, because we all do, we fall down, but we get up. So yeah, thank you guys. And I'm gone now, for real. I hope you guys are having a wonderful existence. And I hope to be able to bring you guys content again soon. I don't know when. I'm just moving in my authenticity, in my resonance. And yeah, bye guys. Okay guys, so I know I said I was done, but I want to share this really quick video clip of a conversation that Jackie Hill Perry was having with Lecrae. If you're not familiar with Jackie, definitely do yourself a favor and type her in the search bar. I'm sure that you would be edified and fortified by something she says. While we have different faith walks, we are extremely similar in how we perceive human behavior and how we constantly try to protect our aura. And there's very specific people in this world that are like blades of grass or trees that are constantly stretching and leaning towards the light of righteousness, truth, authenticity. And we're very specific and unique in how we protect our aura and how we, what's the word I'm looking for? And how we filter and vet and digest who is going to be a part of our circle and our family, our chosen family and our tribe. And yeah, there's certain people like her that, you know what, I'll just let you listen to her. And it's also extremely important that I make a note that I do not pedestalize anyone. I just think she's dope and speaks a lot of truth.
That's great. So she answered my question, I guess.
This is the thing. This is going to sound so simple.
Okay.
I really do love the Lord. And out of that love, I love people.
Mm-hmm.
And I love them enough to tell them the truth because I know the truth gets them to him. Right? So to me, I'm not ever just saying the truth just to say it. That's stupid. I'm saying the truth because I really do believe that God is better. And if he is better, then I'm willing to wade through your offenses. I'm willing to wade through whatever attacks or arrows you might have, because I know if it gets through to the heart and the Holy Spirit blesses that thing, you'll see that I was right. Why? Because God is good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not... So that doesn't mean that I don't have fear of man, but it does mean that I fear God more than I fear them. I have to, because at some point, if I refuse to tell the truth, I'm an idol worshiper.
That's good.
At some point, right?
Yeah.
And so even out of my own worship of God, I'm compelled to say what's right.
I mean, you said it you just said it, like, I'm compelled, like I want to lead people to the Lord. And my mind just thinks you have to have cases.
So because of the platform, you assume, oh, that's pride, instead of that's just my personality.
Yeah.
It's the quiet me that actually serves the public me. It's because I'm quiet that I'm able to think. It's because I'm quiet that I'm able to have depth. It's because I'm thinking all the time that I'm able to give you what I give you. So you don't want an extroverted Jackie.
Yeah.
Because it's not real.
Yeah.
Right. And so I feel like sometimes people want people to be fake to make them feel more comfortable.
Right. That's
and
good.
I just...
That's my wife to the T. She was like, she don't do fake. She just can't do it.
I can tell.
She just don't.
No, I've seen her pictures. I was like, she's giving, I'm gonna be me.
As I look up at the sky, I smile, because I know that my God is smiling down on me. I feel his presence in the moon.